This is Ben Raven with MLive's Detroit Lions beat, coming to you after the team's 37-31 loss in overtime in their home opener to the Seattle Seahawks. Obviously not the way the Lions wanted to bounce back after that massive night in Kansas City, not the way they wanted to play against a team they were heavily favored against, not the way they wanted to play against a team missing both of their starting offensive tackles, but that's what happened today, and the Lions had to put on quite the impressive surge from behind in that fourth quarter just to get to overtime. Obviously, they don't even touch the ball in overtime, and that stings. Jared Goff said that was a worst-case scenario, obviously, with the NFL's overtime rules. He's not blaming the rules or anything. He just says from his standpoint, that's a worst-case scenario. You go in hot, score 10 straight, get the extra time, and then you don't even touch the ball. But, Goff echoed his head coach. Dan Campbell said, they lost this game. They gave themselves a chance at the end, and maybe they could have stole it, but, they didn't deserve to win this game, and it's really hard to argue with that because outside of the massive sack on Geno Smith on that late third down that made it 4th and 35 from their own 3-yard line, there wasn't much consistent pressure, and, Kenneth Walker was slippery enough to keep plays going, and, my goodness, Colby Parkinson, Noah Fant, and Will Disley, the 3 Seahawks tight ends, were just killers today, They did whatever they could to get edge defenders in space and coverage, and they took advantage of it, and that's what kind of beat the Lions down the stretch there. But what really beat the Lions down the stretch was, unfortunately, a tough day for Jerry Jacobs. Geno Smith, who is very good and has cemented himself as very good, fed Tyler Lockett and was rewarded for it. 9 plays, 75-yard, game-winning scoring drive in overtime to keep the Lions off the field. Lions go to 1-1. They will host the Atlanta Falcons next week. But, yeah, they lose 37-31 here at an unbelievably packed and loud Ford Field to open the regular season from Detroit, Michigan. Ben Raven signing off. Thank you, guys.